looks like we are rolling. Testing, testing. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Mute the TV there. So, yeah, continuing LCS action. Yankees versus Twins. We're up 1-0. Devin Smeltzer versus... it's not going to be Jordan Montgomery. It's going to be Luis Castillo. I think Montgomery's going to go. We're going to put Montgomery in, I think, do Game 4. I don't think Jameson Taillon's going to start. He was our worst starter this year, honestly. Oh, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. Yeah, Castillo, 1-0 with a 5.4 ERA. Will take on Smeltzer, a 1.59 ERA, and no decision. With a lefty on the mound, Didi, we're not going to have Didi play against... Didi, first off, has been ice cold. So this is an easy decision. We're going to take Didi out of the lineup. And we are going to put Kevin Vizcaino, the rookie, in. So Mayhew, Judge, Hicks, Voit, Real Muto, Gio, and then Vizcaino, Pollock, and Dominguez. What's up, GLZP? So this is part of the reason why we tried to get these guys a couple of at-bats late in Game 3 against the Angels, is they, well, I figured we were going to probably put them into action here in case we saw a lefty in the playoffs, and that's exactly what's happening. Didi 0 for 13, and he just, he's not getting the job done. So, meanwhile, Vizcaino 1 for 1, Dominguez 0 for 1. We'll run with it. What's up, JJ? How's it going? Oh, thanks, JJ. Or, well, 2 days ago, you mean. It's already Tuesday that we did it. As Luis Castillo there, you see there's 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, a whip of 2. A lot of hits he gave against the Angels. But he came away with the win, gave 3 runs in 5 innings, a 5.4 ERA. Making a start here in the rain. Game 2 of the ALCS. Yankees won the first one, 7-1. Let's see what happens here. Simmons, the first pitch inside, 1-0. And we are underway. As he checks his swing there in a low changeup, 2-0. Again, Castillo usually struggles early on. Let's see how he does here against the Twins as that strike paints the outside corner. 2-1. And now that slider misses outside, just outside. Not getting the borderline calls here. 3-1. Arias on deck. There's a strike at the knees. Simmons doing a good job of a leadoff man, taking pitches. It'll be a 3-2. This one line to left. Dominguez is there. Getting the start in left today. Pollock is the DH, makes the catch. 1 away here in the top of the first. We look now at the Twins starting lineup. Simmons hitting .250 in the postseason, followed by Arias, Polanco, Hoskins, McCutchen, Kepler, Josh Donaldson, Jake Cave, former Yankee farmhand, and Mitch Garver behind the plate. Polanco, of course, is your DH. Hoskins drew a walk yesterday. The only walk was given up by Cole. And now Arias will take a change-up low, 1-0. It's Castillo's bread and butter is that circle or OK change. For those of you who don't know, that sometimes it's more common term. The 1-1 now. Chop to the right side. Voit is there. Will flip to Castillo, covering 2 away. What's up, 31B? How's it going, buddy? Brings up Jorge Polanco, hitting .350 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Scored the only run of the game yesterday for the Twins. He fouls this back and out of play, and the count is now 0-1. 7 for 20 in the playoffs. Always, that's a pretty good rate. As he fouls that one off, and quickly 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning as Real Muto has to throw it down to first to complete the play, and he does. And we go bottom 1, no score. Yeah, I think the Bucks are going to beat the Rams pretty easily, JJ. I would 7 points. That's getting a lot of points though. You know, I still take the Bucks. As Devin Smeltzer making his second start of the year. Or postseason, excuse me. Got a no decision against the Astros. Fastball, changeup, curveball, slider pitcher. As this one hammered to deep center field. Going back is Cave. The ball is carrying the center tonight, but he will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Fight to the death. Well, that's a little melodramatic, JJ, as we just saw Mayhew. He'll be followed by Judge, Hicks, Voit, Real Muto, Gio Urshela. The rookie, Kevin Vizcaino, gets to start at short. AJ Pollock's your DH. Another rookie, Jason Dominguez, batting ninth, is playing left. Judge now steps into the batter's box and fouls off a changeup. 0-1. As this one fouled off to the right side, 0-2. I don't know, JJ. It's gonna come down to the next 6 games. We've got 3 against Boston and 3 against Toronto. The 0-2 hammered on the right field line, but that is gonna slice just foul. Judge just a hair late on the low fastball. Save it for tomorrow. What's tomorrow, 31B? As this is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Oh, yeah, Yankees, Red Sox. Sure. Honestly, not really. Yankees got to win. I'll be excited if we win, as this is hammered on the right field line, and that's going to dunk him for a base hit. It's one hop against the wall. Played out there perfectly by Kepler, but his throw's offline, and it's a one-out double for Aaron Judge. Of course, he got hurt. Odom's Christian McCaffrey is as injury-prone as Saquon Barkley. Probably baseball, GLZP. Baseball, and then probably hockey and football are tied for second. Aaron Hicks now up at the plate, hitting 400. All those at-bats from the other side of the plate, though. For the first time this postseason, he has to turn around to the right side. He fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Like, honestly, I really don't think the Yankees are winning either of these series against the Red Sox or Blue Jays. I really think our season's done. It's nice that we lasted this long. I mean, we're gonna be the Twins are up now, so the Yankees will be a full game up on Toronto. But unless the pitching comes together, I just don't know. I just don't think so. Like, especially, I might say differently if these 6 games were at home. But they're on the road. Well, I don't think you're gonna sweep us either, 31B, as that misses low 2-1. But I think the Yankees could easily lose 4 in the next 6. Yeah, I hate college football, JJ. I shouldn't say hate. I just don't really care for it. Newburgh varsity football. I have no idea what that means, JJ. So, it'll be a 2-1. Foul back out of play, 2-2. The 2-2 chopped to the right side and through for a base hit. They're going to wave Judge home. Here's the throw by Kepler. It's not in time. It's an opposite field RBI single for Aaron Hicks. And the Yankees strike first here in Game 2. A seeing eye single, but it got through, and it's 1-0 Yankees. That's nice, JJ. I've never heard of them. Like, as little as I know about college football, I know nothing about high school football. Oh, goodness. My team was the Bloomfield Bengals, and we sucked every year. First pitch to Luke Voit. There's a pitch out, 1-0. So let's see. Did the White Sox clinch the division today? I'm not sure. A slow roller like that, JJ? I don't know. I mean, the 1-0 misses outside the Voit, 2-0. Judge is his speed is underrated. Judge is a good base runner. People think because he's such a big fella that he's slow, but he's not. He's got above average speed. Like, he's not a trailblazer. Has goodbye baseball. Luke Voit, an absolute bomb to left. Oh, nuke from Luke, his second of the playoffs. And the Yankees are up 3-0 here in the first, as they are immediately getting the Smeltzer here between the raindrops. Holy cow! Luke Voit was ready for it, so after the fly out by Mayhew, a double by Judge, a single by Hicks, and a home run by Luke Voit, and it's 3-0 Yankees. LYGT, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. All right, JJ, that's cool. Whatever you say, buddy. I'm gonna give you the Orange Cassidy. You know, Rockstar, I was just saying, I honestly don't know. I don't think so. Because here's the thing. The whole season comes down to the next 6 games. You gotta win the series against the Red Sox, then you gotta win the series against Toronto. If the Yankees win 4 of the next 6, I say yes. If they do any worse than that, probably not. The Minnesota Twins are helping us right now, though, which is nice. It'll be a 1-1 to Real Muto. And Real Muto skies one to dead center field. Cave going back, still back at the track, and the Yankees go back-to-back. The real deal, Real Muto, his 3rd of the postseason. Goodbye, baseball. It's 4-0 New York as the home run derby has started here in the rain. Holy cow, what a shot by Real Muto into the netting above Monument Park. It's 4-0 Yankees. Gio Urshela now swinging a miss on a fastball, 0-1. The Nationals beat the Reds. They're pretty much done. The Cardinals won again. What's that make, 12 in a row? It's Gio Urshela. 0-1. Skies one to dead center field. Cave going back. Did the Yankees go back-to-back-to-back? They did! Oh, what a shot by Gio! A geothermal nuclear blast! His 4th of the postseason, and Smeltzer can't believe it. He got the first out and has been getting rocked ever since. It's 5-0 Yankees. Goodbye, baseball. A hanging curveball. And I think there's activity now in the Twins bullpen as the rookie Kevin Vizcaino steps up to the plate. And this will not reach the seats as he pops it up to medium left. McCutchen makes the catch, and finally we have the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up A.J. Pollock now. A solo home run here in the postseason, hitting a .167. First pitch from Smeltzer is skied to right and fairly deep, going back. Looking up, it's the 4th home run of the inning. A.J. Pollock, goodbye, baseball. And the Yankees are doing Yankee things once again to the Minnesota Twins. It's 6-0 here in the 1st. Well, the game would be over, LYGT. And that's going to do it for Smeltzer. He goes 2/3 of an inning. In comes Randy Dobnik, who pitched already 3 innings yesterday in long relief. Looking to try to stop the bleeding here as another rookie stepping up to the plate, Jason Dominguez, takes one inside, 1-0. So the Yankees lefty special lineup, which in terms of it's all switch hitters and righties, destroy Smeltzer as now Dominguez skies one to left. McCutchen racing over, makes the catch, but the Yankees send 9 men up to the plate, 6 of whom score. We go top 2. It's already 6-0 Yankees. There you go, Rockstar. Look at that. Rhys Hoskins now leading off, hitting .211 on the postseason. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Well, Castillo, he wanted run support. He sure got it now. Swinging a miss there and a fastball, 0-2. Yankees usually give him a fair amount of run support anyway, but this was almost ridiculous as it's skied to right. Judge is there. Takes a step back now and makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning. I'm pretty sure the Yankees aren't going to use Heaney at all in the wild card game, LYGT. Pretty confident in that. As we look at the Yankee defense, we see Dominguez in left, Hicks in center, Judge in right, Urshela at 3rd, Vizcaino at short, Mayhew at 2nd, Voit at 1st. Ignore those gold glove graphics. Those are wrong. And Real Muto behind the plate. And of course, on the mound, Luis Castillo, and that brings up Andrew McCutchen. He takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate, says the umpire, 0-2. I think somebody wants to get out of the rain because that was a bit of a borderline pitch. And now swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away here in the second. Second K for Castillo, and that brings up Max Kepler, who has not had a good postseason. 0-50, I think that's what, 2 for 30 or something as he checks his swing, but goes around, says the umpire, and when it rains, it pours, quite literally and figuratively here for Kepler, as that misses low, 1-1. Kid can't catch a break. Chops the sinker foul now, 1-2. The 1-2, good slider there at the knees, freezes Kepler. Another 1-2-3 inning for Castillo, and we go bottom second. Yankees up 6-0. DJ LeMahieu flew out to deep center in his first at-bat. Now faces Randy Dobnak. Had a base hit against Dobnak in relief yesterday. Late on that power sinker, 0-1. Dobnak, sinker, slider, changeup, fastball pitcher. Again, don't know how long he's going to go because he pitched almost 3 innings yesterday. And LeMahieu skies one to right center field and deep. Going back, and it's gone! DJ LeMahieu, his first of the postseason. Goodbye, baseball. And it's 7-0 Yankees. You know the Yankees put 20 up on the Twins in the regular season in a game much like this. Well, they're already at 7 here. Holy cow. What a shot by LeMahieu into the Yankee pen. 404 feet, and now that brings up Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. As this is chopped foul, 0-1. Yeah, 5 home runs. Count them, 5 home runs, Rockstar. It'll be an 0-1 to Judge. Hammered to right and deep, going back, looking up. Goodbye, baseball. Aaron Judge's first of the postseason. The 6th home run of the night. All rise. Goodbye, baseball. Judge deems that ball guilty, and the Yankees are getting healthy offensively here against the Twins in Game 2. It's 8-0 New York. And that brings up Aaron Hicks, who singled and drove in a run, scored a run in his last at-bat, takes one outside, 1-0. Folks, we're still in the second. No, it's Randy Dobnak. As this one popped him up. Just missed the sinker. Garver there near the interlocking NY on the grass makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Mercifully. I already did call it home run derby, Rockstar, but it sure is again. Here it is. We have the defense now for the Twins. Most of these guys are just watching the ball fly, though. McCutchen, Cave, and Kepler is your outfield. Donaldson, Simmons, Arias, and Hoskins at first, from third to first in your infield. And then Garver behind the plate. That brings up Luke Voigt, who hit a 2-run home run in his first at-bat. Now fouls off a sinker, 0-1. How the Twins get 24 outs is beyond me, as Voigt now skies one to right and deep. Going back is Kepler, and this is gone! A wall scraper, but it counts all the same! His second of the game! His third of the postseason! It's 9-0 Yankees! Luke Voigt goes opposite field for this home run. It wasn't a terrible slider, but obviously not Dobnak's best. Again, the wind is carrying out tonight. And that brings up Real Muto, who's 1 for 1, takes a sinker for a strike, 0-1. He hit a solo home run to dead center. And now he's going to smack this one to right center field. It's not going to be a home run, but it's going to be 2 hops to the wall, and it'll be a double for Real Muto. Folks, this might be a long game. Yeah, 7 home runs. 7 home runs now, yeah. Brings up Gio Urshela, who homered in his first at-bat. And Gio's going to dunk this one, a humpback liner towards second. Arias will make the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Kevin Vizcaino. So far, 0 for 1. Playing short tonight for Didi Gregorius. And Kevin Vizcaino, the rookie! He's not even a real person! He's made up by the computer! Goodbye, baseball! His first career postseason home run, the 8th of the game for the Yankees. It's 11-0 New York. Holy cow! I think the fans are stunned. I mean, they're happy, but holy cow! It's 11 runs in an inning and 2/3. And that's going to do it for Dominic. In comes Cody Stashik now. His second appearance of the postseason. He will face A.J. Pollock. It's okay, Darkstroke. Fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. Pollock fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Did you guys see the Nintendo Direct today, by the way? Nintendo killing it! N64 and Sega games being added. ActRaiser Renaissance, Bayonetta 3. New Kirby game. Exactly, Rockstar. Even the made-up players are hitting home runs now. The 1-1 to Pollock, fouled back out of play, 1 and 2. The 1-2 is inside, 2 and 2. The 2-2. Oh, they call it a strike. Pollock doesn't agree with it, but the umpire says we want to go home, and it's already 11-0. Let's go top 3. It's 11-0 Yankees. Darkstroke, I disagree wholeheartedly. There are a ton of Kirby fans out there. I, for one, am super excited. There's a new Kirby game coming. That Voices of Cards looks cool. Bayonetta 3 looks great. I'm less excited for Splatoon 3. I'm not a big Splatoon guy. But that's what Nintendo does, right? They have a little bit of everything for everybody. And they also announced they're getting the old version of KOTOR. Swing and a miss there, strike 3 to Donaldson, 1 away on the system next month. Which is a big deal because that's basically saying, hey, if you don't want to wait for it to come to Sony with a fancy new graphics, we have it over here, the original version, and I think that's actually going to hurt Sony. I mean, it's gonna be digital, Darkstroke, because that's swung and a miss 0-2. It's gonna be like a Wreck-It Ralph, right? In terms of the animation, this is blooped towards left center field, but Dominguez races over, makes the catch, 2 away. I think it's a great voice cast. Chris Pratt, Charlie Day. I don't knock it till it's out, Darkstroke. I gotta see clips first, all right? As there's a strike 0-1. That's fair. You can have your doubts, but I trust Nintendo with this go around. And the 0-2 to Garver, swing and a miss. Another 1-2-3 inning for Castillo. We go bottom 3, 11-0 Yankees. I mean, look, we got to see what happens, right? As Jason Dominguez 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Dominguez. And he skies one to center. Deep but playable. So Dominguez, the only Yankee right now to be 0 for 2. As Cave makes the catch, 1 away here in the third. DJ LeMahieu hit a solo home run in his last at-bat. This is foul back out of play, 0-1. Shoemaker wasn't in the game, Odoms. It was Dobnik and, this is chopped up the middle. There is Simmons. He will fire to first and get LeMahieu 2 away. No. The only thing they mentioned about Pokemon, No, Rockstar, I don't play Diamond Dynasty because typically with everything, all the internet stuff running, I kind of get lag. So I stopped doing Diamond Dynasty a while ago on stream. I actually tried to do some events a few weeks ago, and it's still, the lag is too much. Yeah, who's even the starter? I forget. Smeltzer and Dobnik gave up all the runs. Smeltzer and Dobnik. Smeltzer gave up 6, Dobnik gave up 5. The only thing with Pokemon Darkstroke is that Pokemon Snap is going to be coming in the second wave of N64 games, the original Pokemon Snap. But they're going to probably do more proper Pokemon. They'll save Pokemon. They typically save Pokemon for a Pokemon Direct. As it'll be a 1-2 to Judge. Judge, a double and a home run tonight. The Twins looking for their first 1-2-3 inning. As Judge chases the slider, strike 3. So yeah, did not score this inning, which actually is great for us because then we can get the game moving along. What's up, Mercy? I'm hanging in there, buddy. Hanging in there. So that'll bring up Simmons here in the top of the 4th. Yankees up 11-0 already here in Game 2 of the ALCS. That misses inside 1-0. This is chop foul 1-1. Yes, I am definitely getting Metroid Dread. Cannot wait. What's up, Casey? How's it going, buddy? As this one hammered foul 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 from Castillo. This one lined to center field, and the Twins get their first base runner and their first base hit. Castillo was perfect through 3, but we weren't going to say anything until it got later in the game. But brings up Luis Arias having a terrible postseason. Takes one high, 1-0. Now this punched foul, 1-1. Blastoise. Blastoise is my favorite Pokemon. That might be a new game Friday, Darkstroke. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's the year is super busy right now, super crowded. As that's fouled off at the plate, 2-2. So it's gonna be tough to say what'll be new game Friday. As this is lined to third, caught by Gio for the first out of the inning. Yeah, we've hit 8 home runs so far, Mercy. And it's just one of those games. We've really handled the Twins very well. Yeah, no, Casey, Nintendo really knows what they're doing. As this is chopped towards second, could be 2. LeMahieu to second for 1, low throw. Vizcaino can't turn it, so they'll get the force out. They'll get the lead runner, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins now with 2 away and a man on first. There goes the runner. You're down by 11. You're trying to steal second. Well, I mean, he's in there, so that's good for Polanco, but still. Wow, like that was risky. As this is chopped foul at the plate, 0-2. I mean, we'll see, Darkstroke. We will see. This is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Now this is fouled straight back, still 0-2. And now popped him up. Got underneath the fastball. Long run for Dominguez, but near the line, he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So the Twins get a hit and nothing else. We go bottom 4. It's still 11-0 New York. Aaron Hicks now 1 for 2. With an RBI single. Swings and misses on a fastball there, 0-1. The 0-1 to Aaron, fouled back out of play, 0-2. Just a little late in that fastball. The 0-2 sails outside, 1-2. Now inside, 2-2. LYGT, what are you talking about, buddy? Never even heard of No Spaghetti September. What are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? Is that misses outside 3-2? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. I had spaghetti just the other day. with some chicken parm. It was delicious. Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever remove pasta from your diet for anything? Stupid. The 3-2, inside-out swing popped up to shallow left center. McCutchen racing over makes the catch. One away. Good pitch there from Stashik. Oh, well, thank you, Mercy. And thanks to GLZP as there's Smeltzer's line. 21 pitches, 6 runs, and 2/3 of an inning pitched. LIGT, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, man. Like, you're gibberish, man. Just gibberish. Nice. Oh, Cannellini. Oh, very nice, Casey. I thought it said cannoli at first when I read it, Rick. I was like, cannoli? I love cannoli. Pasta and cannoli. It's all good. Why would you ever take that away from yourself? It'll be an 0-1 to Voit. That was easy. He missed that fastball. And Luke Voit got his 3rd of the night. Goodbye, baseball. Luke, his 4th of the postseason, but his 3rd of the game, his 4th RBI. Luke Voit does it again. Goodbye, baseball. It's 12-0 Yankees. What a shot by Luke. A nuke from Luke. No GLZP, I don't know what you're talking about. JT Real Muto, he's 2 for 2 tonight with a double and a home run. And he might have another home run. This one to deep left center field. Goodbye, baseball. Into the Twins bullpen. His 4th of the postseason. The real deal strikes again. Goodbye, baseball. It's a baker's dozen. It's 13-0 Yankees as they go back to back and belly to belly for the 2nd time tonight. I just like a nice pepperoni slice, LYGT. But I'll have anything. Meatball, I'll have some onions sometimes. It's all good. Darkstroke. Finally, he's like, you know what's going to happen now, Darkstroke? I'm not going to hit a home run the rest of the game. I've hit 10 home runs this game. And now you get in on the call dedication. No, we'll see. There's a lot of baseball left. Obviously, we have game 2 as well tonight. The 0-1 to Gio inside 1-1. GLZP now wants a call dedication. As that's fouled off to the right side 1-2. When what, Mercy? The 1-2 to Gio. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away here in the 4th. Kevin Vizcaino, his first career postseason home run earlier. LYGT gets a dab. What's up, FaZe Road? How's it going, buddy? As swinging a miss there in a fastball, 0-1. Yeah, it's already 13-0 in the 4th. We've hit 10 home runs, FaZe. The 0-1, swinging a miss on a fastball, 0-2. This one now smacked to right, fairly deep but playable. Kepler makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go top 5, but the Yankees score 2 more. 2 more solo home runs. It's 13-0 Yankees. That was your hydrate, by the way, GLZP. I mean, it's the Twins, FaZe Road. This is what we do to the Minnesota Twins. As Andrew McCutchen leads off here in the top of the 5th. This foul back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. Now this fouled back out of play by McCutchen, 1-2. Good slider there from Castillo. McCutchen just missed it. And now a sinker Opposite field, jammed in, but because of the shift, this is going to dunk in for extra bases. Judge finally gets there. McCutchen pulls into second with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Max Kepler, who's 0 for 1. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. I guess because insane, the word is, because it's a family-friendly channel, that could be considered an insult, depending on who you were talking to. I know you weren't saying it as an insult, which is why I permitted it. But because it's technically a family-friendly channel, as this is Chop Foul 0-2, that's why. So because we've had some problems in the past, we've had to put a lot of the safeguards up to pretty high. So that's why, FaZe. Swing and a miss, blow a fastball by him, strike 3, 1 away here in the 5th. 6 Ks for Castillo, and that brings up Josh Donaldson, who was a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Takes the strike, 0-1. I don't know, GLZP, I like all kinds of cheese. Depends on what I'm having, right? Mozzarella, cheddar, American, provolone, blue cheese. That misses outside 1-2. That's fouled off. Still 1-2 to Donaldson. Yankees running away with this one here. They won game 1, 7-1. They're winning game 2, 13-0. As Donaldson goes fishing. Strike 3 as he chases the slider. 2 away here in the 5th. Yeah, no, exactly. Like Darkstroke said. Darkstroke's been here since almost the very beginning, and he can attest to a lot of trolls come in. They still come in, but they're a little more careful now, as there's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. As this one rolled over to Mayhew, he will flip to first, and that will end the inning. So despite the leadoff double, Twins don't score. We go bottom 5, 13-0 Yankees. Now, GLZP, why are you asking me all these questions? Like, are you trying to, like, steal my account or something and you're trying to do a security check? No, I don't have a pet. Yeah, a nice sharp cheddar's very good, Darkstroke, indeed. But I love blue cheese. I love blue cheese. As I got older, it grew on me. And I don't mean that as a pun because it's kind of, blue cheese is technically kind of moldy. But anyway, popped up on the infield. Catch made by Hoskins, 1 away. And that brings up Dominguez, the only player not part of the hit parade today. As Dominguez chases a changeup low, 0-1. Thank you, Mercy. I kind of feel the same way. I kind of try to call a baseball game like I call a wrestling match. And I think that energy translates, and especially because baseball can kind of be slow. But I appreciate that. I take that as a huge compliment. And if the Yankees are looking to hire, I am here and I'm available. It'll be a 1-1 to Dominguez. Checks his swing. Did he go? Yes, says the third base umpire, 1-2. Again, out in front of the changeup. Yankees up 13-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-2, smack to the right side. Nice play there by Arias. Hop throw, just gets Dominguez 2 away. Well, the rookie will get at least one more chance to try and join the hit parade, but so far, he's 0 for 3. And brings up LeMahieu, who's 1 for 3 with a solo home run. As LeMahieu smacks this one to right, and that's going to dunk in front of Kepler for a base hit. So an opposite field single for LeMahieu will keep the inning going for Aaron Judge, who's 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, and 2 runs scored. The first pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-1, just a bit late on it. The 0-1 is high, 1-1. Oh, I appreciate that, Darkstroke. Actually, we did Toronto and Tampa Bay on Wednesday, and we're going to do another game, swing and a miss there, 1-2. We're going to do another game on next week sometime, so stay tuned, keep... We'll let everybody know. We haven't chosen what game it is yet. As Judge chases a fastball, strike 3. So another 0 put on the board, but Yankees still up 13-0 as Mitch Garver 0 for 1 with a strikeout. will face Castillo here in the top of the 6th. Takes a strike, 0-1. And now this one lined to third, but foul. They play Garver to pull. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup. Strike 3, 1 away here in the 6th. 8 Ks for Castillo. And now the umpires are going to come and talk to Aaron Boone. And I think we're going to get ourselves a rain delay here. And that's a shame because Luis Castillo was mowing him down. But it looks like that's going to do it. So, Deivi Garcia getting warm now. Made 12 starts in the regular season, a 9-2 record. Also made about a dozen relief appearances. But he will come on now as the rain forces the Castillo out of the game after 5 1/3 innings. 6 strikeouts. The only good news is that means he will definitely be fresh should this series go 6. Yeah, no, K is, look, K's not a bad guy. Well, sometimes. I think he's bipolar. Whenever when I dealt with him sometimes at ESPN, he was really, really cool, and then sometimes he'd didn't want to deal with anybody. I never knew it. I never got that, but at least for somebody in his position. But, hey, people are people. But, I would love to replace him. I don't think K's retiring anytime soon. I don't think he's only in his early 60s. But John Sterling's like 83. John Sterling should retire. All right, GLZP, you're going to get timed out for a ridiculousness again. We've warned you about this, buddy. We've warned you. It's real simple, folks. Just don't be stupid. As Andrelton Simmons now will come up with 1 out here in the 6th. First pitch from Garcia is a strike, 0-1. 0-1 from Garcia, another strike. Nice change up there, 0-2. Chops that one foul, does Simmons, still 0-2. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do a lot of games, Darkstroke. I mean, Singleton's got to be old, too. Singleton's got to be in his 70s at this point, right? I mean, his prime with the Orioles was in the 70s and 80s. That's fouled off. The 1-2, just a little high to Simmons, 2-2. Now, this one lined to left center field. That's going to be a base hit. I don't envy Garcia, as that'll be cut off. Simmons will hold the single. Having to come in here in the middle of an inning. Hasn't pitched in about almost a week and a half. As he grounds this to second, could be 2. LeMahieu to second for 1 on the first. It's a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. So Garcia gets the ground ball he needed from Arias, and we go bottom 6. Yankees up 13-0. As in comes Alex Colomé, his 3rd appearance of the postseason. He took the only loss of the series in the 5-game series against Houston, and that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 3 with a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Colomé, a cutter, a fastball, a changeup pitcher. The first pitch, just a hair late on it. That was a good pitch to hit. Or actually a little early. I thought he was late, but fouled it back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Aaron. Now fouls off a cutter, 0-2. The 0-2 is inside, 1-2. Yankees put up 11 in the first 2 innings. It's now 13-0. As Hicks rolls this one foul, stays alive, still 1-2. The 1-2 late on the cutter. Strike 3, 1 away here in the 6th. Yeah, Mercy, I used to work for DC, actually, as Luke Voigt, looking for the rare 4-home run game, is 3 for 3 with 3 bombs. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-1. But yeah, this is, of course, the Adam West Batman logo. The 0-1, hammered foul, 0-2, just out in front of the cutter. Yeah, I'm waiting for it too, Darkstroke. As Voit just misses that cutter, 0-2. Again, out in front. And now this one, a little dribbler back to the mound, so at least in this at-bat, we don't know if Luke will get one more chance. But either way, it is a historic performance. And that brings up JT Realmuto, who's also working on a historic performance, 2 home runs and a double. This was his first, this one into Monument Park. And this was his second into the left field bleachers. Or actually just short of the bleachers, into the Twins bullpen. First pitch to JT, hammered foul. 0-1. Almost had his third of the night there, but well out in front of it. It's Colomé living in the heart of the zone right now. Now this one fouled back and out of play, 0-2. Good cutter at the top of the zone. It'll be an 0-2. Little dribbler now on the left field line. Foul. Still 0-2. And just missed that one as he rips another cutter foul. 0-2, still the count holds as Colomé's been dotting the zone with cutters all at bat. And now Realmuto dunks this one towards left field, but McCutchen comes on and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. We head top 7 as the Yankees go in order for I think only the second time tonight, but they're up 13-0. Yeah, I used to work for the DC Universe streaming service before they got merged with HBO Max. I was a writer and producer on the DC Daily Show as Jorge Polanco fouls one back out of play against Garcia. 0-1. Polanco reached on a fielder's choice, has a stolen base tonight. As he chops this up the middle, Vizcaino charges, fires the first, in time, 1 away. The Yankees will probably try to have Garcia close the game out. So Garcia actually could get the save. Because it'd be 3 2/3 he's going for, as that's fouled back and out of play, 0-1. It also means the guy who would probably be the long reliever for Montgomery in Game 4, or possibly for the rest of the series, would probably be Tyon, as this is rolled foul, still 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Hoskins. Swing and a miss, got him on a nasty Uncle Charlie, 2 away. Andrew McCutchen now 1 for 2 with a double. Was stranded at second in his last at-bat. Takes one just a little inside, says the umpire, 1-0. And now swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-1. Curveball low, 2-1. Now this one smacked to the right side, and McCutchen's going to do it again as he beats the shift, and Judge misplays it. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. He's trying to cut it off. McCutchen thinks about third, but when you're down by 13, you just take your double and you sit there. As that'll now bring up Max Kepler, 0 for 2, looking desperately to get off the Schneid. As he takes one inside, 1-0. 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts against Castillo. Fouls a changeup back and out of play. 1-1. Now swings and misses on that slider, 0-2. Now a curveball bounced there in the dirt. McCutchen stays put, 2-2. The 2-2 fouled back and out of play as Kepler stays alive with the fastball. Got a piece of it. And now chops a slider foul, and still the count holds at 2-2, making Garcia work a bit. Just got a piece of that curveball, 2-2. Still is the count. And again, we'll do it as another foul ball. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat for Kepler. And he chops this one to second. Mayhew is there. He will throw him out and get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. The Twins strand another runner in scoring position. Yankees up 13-0. And I'll bring up Gio Urshela, who's 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Chases the high cutter, 0-1. I think he had it, yeah, he timed it right, but he swung underneath it. It was a very high pitch. The 0-1, who just again out in front hammers that one on the left field line, 0-2. The bad thing for the Twins that even with a day off, this is going to exhaust their bullpen. Again, Smeltzer, the starter, only went 2/3 of an inning, as that misses outside the from column A, 1-2 to Gio. The 1-2, swing and a miss, got him this time to chase the cutter. 1 away as column A gets his second K, and that brings up Kevin Vizcaino. The rookie, a 2-run home run in his second at-bat of the night, also 1 for 3. Tries to check his swing on the inside fastball, but goes around 0-1. Again, the wind still carrying heavily to dead center as Kevin Vizcaino rips one to left, but McCutchen comes on and makes the catch on the liner for the second out of the inning. And now that'll bring up A.J. Pollock, who's 1 for 3 with a solo home run. One of the 5, I think, that was hit in the first inning. And now fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Just a hair late. The 0-1 fouls off another cutter, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Swing and a miss. Chases one in the dirt. Strike 3. We go top 8 as column A's really come in and settle the Yankee offense down. And that brings up Josh Donaldson here to lead off the 8th. And he rolls this to the left side. Vizcaino there, deep in the hole, takes his time, fires the first, 1 away. Brings up Jake Cave now, former Yankee farmhand. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. And he hammers this in the right field line. Nice catch by the ball boy. 0-1. Now a strike at the knees. Good changeup there from Garcia. 0-2. Now this one chopped up the middle again because of the shift. Vizcaino is there. Oh, bad throw. Pulls Voit off the bag. So an error there by the rookie. He had more time than he thought, and he kind of rushed it, as that brings up Mitch Garver, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Takes one inside, 1-0. Sad thing is that it probably means Garcia's going to have to work a little harder here. The 2-0 as that missed low. 3-0. Not doing so hot here out of the stretch. Simmons on deck. And that one sails inside, ball 4. So a walk now. First of the night for the Twins. As Simmons 2 for 3 with a couple singles. He's going to get himself an RBI now as that's pulled into the corner for a base hit. Pollock will get it in quickly. The throw to third is not in time. They're trying to get Garver, but it's a one-out double for Simmons, and it's now 13-1. And that brings up 0 for 3 Luis Arias, and that misses low, 1-0. 2-0 as Garcia really struggling here now. And this one popped foul on the right field line as it reaches the seats, 2-1. The 2-1. Yankees will trade an out for a run as that's grounded foul, 2-2. And now this one ripped to right field. It's going to be extra bases. It's one hop off the wall. Judge plays it nicely, but it's a 2 RBI double for Arias, and it's 13-3. And the Yankees didn't want to have to do this, but it looks like they might have to get someone up in the bullpen, and it is Jonathan Loaizaga now. As that brings up Jorge Polanco, and that error from Vizcaino, it happens all the time, especially with these rookie pitchers. An error can really have the wheels come off the cart as this is grounded to third. 2 away here now in the 8th. And that brings up Rhys Hoskins, who takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Yankees would love Garcia to just finish this game out, as this is grounded foul, 0-2. I'm also curious, shouldn't all these, not all those runs should be earned. Yeah, only 2 of the 3 runs are earned. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Garcia gets out of it. We go bottom 8. Oh yeah, dude, I'm not gonna watch I'm not gonna watch a TikTok in the middle of the stream, man. I'll watch it later, all right? As Hansel Robles making his first appearance of the postseason, getting some work in, hasn't pitched in basically the whole postseason. Jason Dominguez, now 0 for 3. Gets a chance to fastball changeup slider pitcher is Robles. Trying to join the hit parade, chases a fastball, 0-1. Like, I could get, honestly, if the audio is like, if it's the audio is like copyrighted or whatever, I could get in trouble here on Twitch. Like, so I don't play anything on my phone. It'll be an 0-2. Just a little inside to Dominguez. 1-2 is the rookie trying to join the hit parade. Every Yankee has at least a hit. As he drops this to the right side, and he will be the only Yankee to go 0 for 4 as Robles there covering. Nice feed from Hoskins, 1 away, and that brings up DJ LeMahieu. 2 for 4 with a homer and a single. There's a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ is inside, 1-1. Okay, I'll look, Casey. I'll look. If it makes you happy. Okay, what's up, Mercy? How's it going? Is that Mrs. Lowe? 2-1 now to LeMahieu. It'll be a 2-1 to DJ. Yeah, that was pretty good. There's a strike, 2-2. No, I'm kind of happy where it is, Andrew. The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes LeMahieu. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. I kind of like where it is, honestly. I just kind of like where it is. All right, I hit on veteran. I pitch on Hall of Fame. As check swing there, 0-2. Yeah. Nice, Mercy. Very cool. The 0-2 fouled back out of play. Still 0-2. As this one chopped to the right side, Arias there flips to first, and as soon as like I said, as soon as Dark Stroke code for the dedication, the offense went asleep. So we go top 9. Yankees looking to close this one out, up by 10. Well, Andrew, I mean, it's a big deal right now that they're probably going to lose to the Twins. GLZP, if I ever got to be a big enough star, like I don't know, maybe a Dr. Disrespect or something like that, like, sure. But, there's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. But, like, right now, first off, it's probably not the safest thing because of COVID. As that misses outside, 1-1 to McCutchen. But, yeah, I just don't think there's really a lot of demand. As that swung on a miss, 1-2. Nice pitch there from Devi. Yes, Mercy, I've played Diamond Dynasty, but most of the time I do it offline. Mostly because there's lag when I try and stream it. At least I noticed that recently since I changed my internet provider. As Andrew McCutchen, well, at least one Twin has been hitting Yankee pitching well. Goodbye, baseball. It's 13-4. He gets his first of the postseason. In the last couple of innings, well, Garcia just hasn't had it. But again, just trying to get these last outs here in garbage time. As there's a strike, 0-1. Andrew, I actually agree. I was talking about this on our Stream Lounge baseball stream on Wednesday, that I think Vlad deserves another look because he has been so consistent and so good all year long, and Ohtani is hitting 220 post-All-Star game, as that's fouled out of play 1 and 2. I really think, not to mention, even if the Jays don't make the playoffs, this is chopped up the middle. Vizcaino there will field, fire to first, got him, 1 away. The Jays are winning. They're having a great year. They're going to finish above 500. And the Angels are, again, wallowing 10 games under. And I think that winning matters when it comes to the MVP award. I think Harper is definitely probably the front runner at this point as the season's gone on, right? Like, everybody in San Diego's gone ice cold. And again, they're not going to make the playoffs probably in San Diego. It's going to be the Cardinals. You might actually want to look at some of the guys down in St. Louis. You know, Goldschmidt, Arenado, but I think Harper's the front runner as a Judge makes the catch there on a fly ball 2 away, and that brings up Jake Cave now, who's 0 for 3. Especially if the Phillies make a run, and Jake Cave gets a hold of one. It's 13-5. Goodbye, baseball. His second of the postseason. And poor Deivi Garcia, well, he's the sin eater tonight. The rain forced Castillo out of the game. He hasn't pitched in a while, but now he's pitching a lot. And he's going to finish the game no matter what. There's a strike 1-1. I think he will. Andrew, I think Scherzer's the guy. GLZP continues to be delusional. He thinks anybody in the Mets are good. That's when I missed 2 and 2. Ronald Acuna. Give me Ronald Acuna, I think. Yeah, Soto's good. Juan Soto's good, but Ronald Acuna is the guy, I think, for me. I like his hustle. I like his play. I mean, Soto's good, too. Don't get me wrong. You can't go wrong, really, with either one of them. Because this is hammered foul. Mitch Garver still, the last hope still for the Twins. And GLZP is delusional, as that's up the middle. Oh, we're going to have to change the batteries after this game. So many home runs have ran out the batteries. For actual hockey or for the video game? For actual hockey, I think the Rangers are still a piece or 2 away, Andrew. So I'm not particularly excited as Simmons pops it up. And this will mercifully end this game finally. Dominguez makes the catch, and the Yankees win 13-5. They are now up 2-0 here in the ALCS, heading to Minnesota for Game 3. Castillo goes 5 1/3, gets the win. The thing is, Mercy, I think Soto's kind of cocky too. So Smeltzer the loss, Castillo there, Luke Voigt 3 home runs. Unbelievable job. But yeah, I think the Blue Jays, here's the thing. The next 6 games will determine the American League wild card. Oakland and Seattle are basically kind of falling off here. If the Yankees take 4 of the next 6, 2 from Boston, 2 from Toronto, the Yankees are going to be a wild card team. If they lose those 2 series, the season's over. Probably not Dom until Madden hits Game Pass, and even then, maybe not, because it's the worst. I've heard and seen it's the worst Madden in years. I'm not spending money on that garbage. I mean, maybe GLZP. I mean, obviously, the injury this year to Acuna really hurts his case, but as Garcia gets the save, the Yankees weren't cheating with the whistling, Andrew. That's blown out of proportion. As usual, the Mets looking for excuses as to why they're having another terrible year. It is what it is. All right, GLZP, I'm sure you're just making those numbers up because I don't have them here in front of me. But as usual, you're just spouting nonsense because that's what you do. So, GLZP, I'm going to say right now, you continue to spout this kind of gibberish in chat, I am going to block you. All right? So I'm warning you now. So Castillo improves to 2-0. His ERA drops to 2.61 in the playoffs. Andrew, I would love to see the Leafs get out of the first round. That's right, Mercy. He can say whatever he wants, but I also have the ability, because it's my channel, to block him. See, that's the thing. People forget you can say whatever you want, but there are consequences to what you say. See, that's the thing, Mercy. People, you can't just spout nonsense and then expect there not to be repercussions. But here, I will look this up. So, they each have played 4 years in the major leagues. Acuna has more home runs. His batting average is worse, but he has more home runs. And let's see. You know, you really can't go wrong with either one of them. Acuna has a lot more stolen bases. GLZP, you insult me again and I will ban you. So it's really tough to say. Soto has a better batting average by about 20 points. Acuna has 10 more home runs. He's got 40 more steals. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know, they're both good outfielders. Like, you really can't go wrong. It's really down to, like, personal preference, I think. Like, I mean, their OPS is kind of similar. The OPS, yeah, Soto's has a higher, but that's because he has a higher batting average, GLZP. Yeah, I think, Andrew, that should be over and done with. He got plunked. That's it. I know the Rays were ticked off about that, but the fact that they kept the card, at least according to my knowledge, to me is sus. You know, especially considering they then destroyed the Jays the very next game. Mercy, what again? Stop. What are you purposely trying to test this with the gibberish here? I personally prefer Acuna Jr. I think he's also a better fielder. I'm curious to see. Actually, let me look at the fielding stats. I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you look at it, Acuna's a better fielder as well. I mean, this was the first real year that Acuna really got hurt with that terrible ACL injury, right? Like, that does hurt him. Casey, I haven't even heard of that game. I have no idea what you're talking about. I really think you can't go wrong. I am going to play another game, Dom, but I wanted... GLZP was adamant that I look up the numbers, so I looked up the numbers. Acuna's a better runner. He's a better fielder. Soto hits more for... and Acuna hits for more power. Acuna hits for more... or Soto hits for more average. Right? He has a better OPS. He gets on base more. It's again, I think it's personal preference. You know, Andrew, considering they're going to have to face each other probably in that 5-game NLDS, I'm leaning Dodgers just because of their pitching, but whoever wins that series, I think, wins it all. I mean, GLZP, that's a very tough call. Yeah, I'm with Dom. I think Acuna, I would rather have Acuna, right? He has less RBIs because he hits in a different spot in the lineup, right? See, and that's the thing. Like, see, I like the idea of Acuna causing havoc on the base paths. I like the idea of more power at the top of the lineup. I think he'd have more RBIs if he had also had better protection and he batted more frequently down at the bottom of the lineup. Like, he a lot of those home runs or solo shots. So, I mean, it's one of those things, again, you're talking about somebody with a 925 OPS in Acuna versus somebody with a 980 OPS in Soto. Well, that's also fair, GLZP. Soto is, well, so you got to remember, they won the World Series a couple years ago. They're not the worst team either. Now he's on a terrible team, GLZP. Now the team is terrible after they got rid of everybody. Yeah, so it's one of those things. I don't think you go wrong. Honestly, GLZP, probably Bryce Harper over Judge. You want to talk about somebody who's injury prone. I love Aaron Judge, and he's having a great year. But Bryce Harper's the better player, like, hands down. All right, listen, I'm going to change my batteries. We're going to run a quick commercial. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't think, not this year, Andrew. Sorry, buddy. I got to change my batteries. I'll be right back. All right. Just so you know, you guys aren't getting all those hydrates. You're not, look, you're getting warned. You do that again, LYGT, TM Mercy, GLZP, you're all this close to getting banned. I'm done. I'm done. There, you get one hydrate for all of that. That's it. I'm not dealing with the hydrate spams. We've mentioned this before in chat that I will not do the trolling with the hydrates. The Yankees need a new shortstop, GLZP. We all know that. Gleyber Torres is not getting the job done. As much as I hate Correa, he is a good player. He would not last in New York, I don't think. I think that, honestly, there's talks, I don't know, the Yankees need a shortstop. There's been talk about Anthony Volpe getting called up next year. They're very high on him. But Torres and Sanchez, I think their time in New York is actually running out because the Yankees are kind of sick of their garbage. Their liabilities in the field. I know Sanchez has had some big home runs this year, but he's hitting, what, 208? Maybe 210, and he's a huge defensive liability. So, next game will not be Luis Castillo versus Pineda. But we head to Minnesota now. It'll be Luis Severino for Game 3. Everybody rested. Oh, I would say Story, just because Seager's a little more injury prone. I think the Yankees might try and sign Trevor Story in the offseason And maybe that's why they didn't want to trade for him at the trade deadline. Right? Like, I could see that happening. I genuinely believe the Yankees should try to trade Sanchez and Torres and replace both those positions. They're very high on the kid Austin Wells, who's in the minors right now for catching, and they're very high on Anthony Volpe at short. You sign somebody like a Story or somebody else to catch, or trade for somebody, or call these kids up. I mean, but it'd be interesting to see what happens, for sure. So, here we go. Yankees versus Twins. The Mets up 3-1 in the NLCS. Yeah, that's not going to happen, GLZP. It's not going to. The last thing the Yankees need is another DH. We have plenty of DHs. We have too many DHs on the team. Okay, Mercy. You're gonna get timed out too. Now you're timed out because you're being again. You guys want to spout nonsense? You're done. Like I'm this close to banning the Three Stooges here. Gallo is horrible. He has not hit well at all as a Yankee. As the first pitch swinging Mayhew pops it up to center field. Cave is there, makes the catch, one away. And that brings up Aaron Judge, now hitting .238 in the postseason. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. As Judge hammers this first pitch fouled in the left field line, 0-1. I would rather keep Anthony Rizzo. He's a better fielder. He's a lefty power hitter. I love Luke Voit, but I don't think the Yankees are going to keep Rizzo. I think they're going to let him go to free agency, and I think he's going to go back to Chicago. As Pineda, fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. The 0-1, hammered on the left field line, 0-2. Now the 0-2, fouled back out of play. Judge staying alive. Former Yankee Michael Pineda, if I remember correctly, also was a Mariner. Now that pitch taken low by Judge. 1-2 the count. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Good slider there from Pineda. 2 away. Judge might have foul tipped it into the glove. Just missed that slider out in front of it. And that brings up Didi Gregorius, who sat last game. He has been ice cold, 0 for 13 in the playoffs. Takes one outside, 1-0. Yankees would love for him to get going. 1-0, just catches the inside black, 1-1. The 1-1, way inside, 2-1. So Didi trying to work the count here, maybe work his way on with 2 outs. It'll be a 2-1. Chopped foul, good slider there from Pineda, and the count evens up at 2-2. All those home runs in the first game kind of strained my voices. That misses inside. Count now full. Hicks on deck. Yes, GLZP, but I would have signed him back last year in free agency. I would not trade anything for him at this point. But yes, I would have wanted Didi back on the Yankees. The 3-2, hammered towards right field, and this is going to be one hop against the wall. So Didi finally breaks his postseason offer with a 2-out double to right center. As he gets a hold of one, made Pineda work and got a pitch he could handle. That's what the Yankees want to see more of from him, a high fastball, and Didi got the barrel on it. And that brings up Aaron Hicks now. And Aaron Hicks swings at the first pitch, pops it up, foul ground. Hoskins there near first, makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Yankees get a man in the scoring position, but nothing else. We go bottom 1. No score here in Minnesota. Luis Severino, 8 1/3 innings pitched in his only start in the postseason. Gave up 1 run, a whip under 1, 4 strikeouts, no walks against the Angels. Andrelton Simmons will lead off here. Had a great game too. One of only a couple of Twins that could say that, as the Yankees clobbered them 13-5. No, Scherzer's too old. Scherzer's too old, GLZP. The Yankees need pitching, but I would not sign him. He's going to want too much money, as that's grounded to short. Frazier there fires the first in time, one away. We look now at the Twins starting lineup. We just saw Simmons followed by Arias, Polanco, Hoskins at first. Polanco's the DH, by the way. Andrew McCutchen in left, hitting almost 400. Max Kepler in right, hitting 045. Donaldson at third, Cave in center, and Garver behind the plate. Probably the show, GLZP. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Arias. Line to third over the head of Gio Urshela. It's a base hit. If Arias suddenly wakes up after that hit he got in game 2, you have to wonder if that's going to be a good sign for the Twins. It's definitely a bad sign for the Yankees, as Polanco takes the strike on the inside half of the plate. 0-1. Just smacked it to left. That'll help his old $1.05 average. That misses low. 1-1. Now a strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-2. Now a slider low. 2-2. Inside with the fastball. 3-2. Hoskins on deck. Change up again. Line to left. That's a base hit. So back-to-back opposite field singles for the Twins. They might have something cooking here in the first against Severino, with 2 on and 1 out, and Hoskins at the plate. He hammers that first pitch fastball on the left field line. Foul, 0-1. I mean, when he's on the field, LYGT, yes. The problem is he's too injury prone, right? It's the same as, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Ken Griffey Jr. This is grounded to third, to second for 1. On the first, good scoop by Voit. And an around the horn, inning-ending double play. The Yankees go 5-4-3 as Severino gets the rally killer. And we go top 2, no score in Minnesota. Right? Griffey would have had 700, maybe even more, the most home runs in history, if Griffey wasn't constantly hurt in the second half of his career. I think Trout is probably headed for the same thing. Mike Trout will hit 500 home runs, but one of the things you'll always be thinking about is, wow, what if? What if he stayed healthy for so many years? As Luke Voit hitting 444, had a monster game 2, fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. In fact, I think that's the reason why Griffey wasn't a unanimous Hall of Famer. I guarantee you the couple of trolls that did not vote for him are going to point to his injury history. It'll be an 0-2 to Voit, as that misses outside 1-2. Of course, most of those injuries when he went to Cincinnati. The 1-2 to Luke. Chopped to the right side because of the shift. Tough play for Arias. Fires the first to get the slow Voit 1 away. A faster runner would have beat that out, but Voit is anything but fast. As we now look at the Twins' defense, McCutchen in left, Cave in center, Kepler in right. The usual, Donaldson at third, Simmons at short, Arias at second, Hoskins at first, and Garver behind the plate. JT Realmuto now stepping into the box, up to the plate. Chops this one to third, first pitch swinging. Donaldson from foul ground, strong throw, got him 2 away. LYGT, I still think you're the same person, so I don't like either of you more than the other. Adam Frazier now steps into the batter's box. Absolutely crushing the ball this postseason. Chases one low, 0-1. The 0-1, fouled back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 inside, 1-2. The 1-2 now sails outside, 2-2. Frazier making him work a little bit. Pineda only at 23 pitches, though. This sails outside, so the count goes full. Gio Urshela on deck. Yankees and Twins, no score, game 3. Kind of a must-win here for the Twins. This little dribbler up the middle. Tough play for Simmons, but he fires the first and gets him for the final out of the inning. So we go bottom second, no score. Andrew McCutchen now, hitting .391. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. In the postseason, of course, hitting .391. Had himself 3 hits in Game 2, including a home run. There's a strike, 0-2. The Yankee starters have really been doing it all. Yep, Dom, I agree. This is, honestly, I think the season's on the line. The Yankees have to win this series at the very least. They got to take 2 or 3. Because especially now you're a full game up on Toronto as this is chopped to third. Gio there will fire to first in time, 1 away. You're a full game up on Toronto. You can't risk losing that lead. As we look at the Yankee defense now. Pollock in left, Hicks in center, Judge in right, Urshela at third, Frazier at short, LeMahieu at second, Voit at first, and Real Muto behind the plate. You got to take 2 or 3. And then you got to go to Toronto and take 2 or 3. So there's a strike 0-1. I mean, I'm not even going to get greedy. Like, a sweep would be amazing. Right? Like, but you got to take 2 out of 3. So there's a strike at the knees, 0-2. And I know the Red Sox are playing better ball right now, so you got to play better ball. As this is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Garrett Cole, Game 1 tomorrow night. He's got to be an ace. He can't do what he did against Cleveland. As this one chopped to the left side. Gio there again because of the shift. Fires the first in time, 2 away. It's actually playing near shortstop because of the shift. Well, and that's the thing. In Seattle and Oakland have been beating up on each other the past couple of days. So as the Yankees and Jays and Red Sox have been winning, Oakland and Seattle have both slipped further and further back. So I'll actually agree with you there. That misses low, 1-0. All right. So Mercy just said an insult, and he wants GLZP. He says ban all of yous. So that's what's going to happen. So there you go. GLZP is banned. LYGT, you're going to be banned. And let's see. And TM Mercy, you're going to be banned. Well, oh man, how do I? I'm not banning you, Dom. Hold on a second. I got to go. Yep, goodbye. Goodbye, Mercy. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's it. You wanted it? You got it. That's it. Well, Mercy was insulting me, Odoms, and he's insulted me a couple of times. Yeah, no, Odoms, you're fine. Odoms, you guys are fine. Here's the thing. It's real easy. Odoms, you're fine. Odoms, you're fine. Dom, you're fine. LYGT, GLZP, and TM Mercy, who I think are all either the same person or just a bunch of jerks. They were very annoying, Dom. And then Mercy decided to say some insulting, inflammatory things, which I blocked immediately. And so, I'm not going to say what he said. But, I'm done. I've had it. Like, I am not in the mood. So, I've warned them plenty of times. Then that's it. And that's it. I don't care if it hurts the numbers. I don't care if yeah. Oh, I agree, Odoms. I agree. As that misses low 2-0. Yeah. No, I completely agree. There's a strike at the knees, 2-1. Yeah. In fact, JJ's lucky he's not here because I might just ban him too. So that's chop foul, 2-2. This one now smack to the left side. Frazier there fires the first to end the top of the bottom of the second. We go top 3. No score here in Minnesota. Andrew, honestly, I think it's going to be Dodgers-Rays again. I hate to say it. I would love to see the White Sox. They were my preseason prediction, White Sox Padres. But Padres obviously ain't going to happen. Yeah, basically, he's just very annoying, Odoms. He's just very annoying. So, Gio Urshela, this one hammered to left center field, and we'll dunk him for a base hit. Cave cuts it off, but it's a leadoff single here for Gio, the leadoff to third. I mean, that's the kind of thing. And the thing is guys, the older you get, the less tolerance you have for people who are going to be trolls. In fact, actually, I've been very forgiving. But after a while, it gets to be, I don't want my whole stream to be here arguing with kids. Right? That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I think a lot of other folks are here for. And because I'm still a smaller streamer, right? I have 2,100 followers, but I'm still a smaller streamer. I like interacting with you guys, right? I like being able to interact with you all on a personal level and talk to you. But if you guys are going to be trolls, then I'm going to ban you, you know? Andrew, you are not wrong. As the 0-2 fouled off by Pollock, still 0-2. Right? If you guys are going to be here just to try and rile me up, I'm not going to keep these around. As this one smacked towards center field, fairly deep. Cave has a beat on it, makes the catch just shy of the track for the first out of the inning. As DJ Mayhew now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center in his first at bat. Odoms, you have not. And even that, again, I'm pretty lenient. We've seen those guys here for a long time, right? They've been following for a not Mercy, he's new, but the others were here for a fairly long time. Dom, the Yankees have a great farm system. As this one hammered to center field and deep, going back is Cave, just shy of the track, makes the catch, 2 away. Well, the ball sure ain't carrying tonight, that's for sure. And that brings up Aaron Judge. Actually, the wind is carrying the dead center. The Yankees just not making great contact. First pitch to Aaron Judge, fouled off to the right side, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Aaron, swinging and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. The Yankees have a great farm system, good pitching. Again, we talk about their shortstops and their catchers and everybody else coming up. It's the 0-2, swing the miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. So, despite the leadoff single, Pineda sets the Yankees down. We go bottom 3. Still no score. Yeah, he went 0 for 4 last game, Odoms. He's 0 for 5 in the postseason. So, he has not delivered as much as I hope he would. I used him to spell Pollock for a night. As this one hammered to right center field and deep. Hicks going back. Still back at the track. Makes the catch. Just in front of the wall in right center for the first out of the inning. Funny enough, the rookie who's been hitting great has been Kevin Vizcaino, the backup shortstop. Oh, he's 2 for 4, I think, or 2 for 5 as he takes one high. Does Garver 1-0. The 1-0, there's a strike, 1-1. You knew this might happen. The Yankees exploded for 13 runs in Game 2, and now the offense here kind of sluggish here in Minnesota as that's rolled over to the left side, 1-2. And now this one up the middle, that's a base hit. Hicks will cut it off. Garver going for 2. Hicks is through, not in time and offline. So a 1-out double there for Mitch Garver. He's been heating up lately. And that brings up Simmons, who's 0 for 1. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. This is fouled straight back out of play, 0-2. And now this one lined to first and by Voit for a base hit. Garver will hold at third as Judge fires a missile home. But runners at the corners now with one away for Luis Arias, who singled in his first at-bat. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. And now a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2 quickly here. As Severino dealing, and that is going to hit Arias to load the bases. He pulled a slider. Not what he wanted. And now Jorge Polanco, who singled in his first at-bat, up. And that misses inside, and Severino just has lost the strike zone a little. As that misses in 2-0. Andrew, the Mets are not better than the Yankees. Just look at their record. Look at where they are in the season. The Yankees at least have a wild card spot. So that's fouled off. 2-2. Chopped foul. Polanco just got a piece of that changeup. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him for a huge second out. 2 away. You know, a couple of good innings against Texas has not calmed my nerves with him, Dom. I don't know if he's back. I hope he is. These were definitely some confidence-building outings for him. But I want to see what he does against Boston before I say he's back. As that's fouled off 1-1. This isn't no John Wick scenario. It's like, you think I'm back? I think I'm back. No, yeah, I don't think he's back yet. That's fouled off 1-2. Severino a strike away from getting out of the jam. Swing and a miss. Hoskins chases one out of the zone. Strike 3, and the Twins leave the bases loaded. We go top 4. No score in Minnesota. The Jays lost. They are now a full game back of the Yankees, Andrew. That is huge. Well, sometimes he's electric, Dom. Again, Odoms, it comes down to the next 6 games. The Yankees got to win 4 of the next 6, really 6 of the next 9. If the Yankees go 6-3 in their last 9, I think that's them over the Jays. The next 2 series, though, are going to be absolutely vital as Didi chases a high fastball 0-1. The 0-1 to Didi, swing and a miss on a fastball 0-2. The Yankee pen, aside from Garcia, is fully ready to go if needed, as Severino really struggled there in the 3rd. As that's in the dirt, 1-2. And now Didi hammers another one to right field, and again it's going to be a base hit. This one will roll to the wall, and Didi's thinking about 3rd. Here's the relay. The throw is not in time. It's a triple for Gregorius. And the Yankees got something cooking here in the 4th. The Twins threaten, and now so do the Yankees. To be fair, a better throw would have had Didi, but a poor relay by the Twins. And now a runner on 3rd with nobody out. Do they, Andrew? As this one fouled back out of play, 0-1. I have to take your word for it. I've never been to a Blue Jays game. I've been to Toronto, but never been to a Jays game. And most of the time, whenever I see Toronto, only half the stadium is filled. So it'll be an 0-1 to Hicks. Inside, 1-1. Twins would trade an out for a run. They're playing everybody back. Hicks looking to try and pull one. Skies this one to left, but it'll slice just foul. 1-2. Well, yeah, Andrew, that's only 30 million people, though. There's almost that many people in New York City. As Hicks fouls off a fastball, 1-2. Again, I've only been to a few home games. Or I should say, few away Yankee games, I should say. As that's inside the Hicks, 2-2. Yeah, I think the Yankees, I've been to Yankee Stadium in the playoffs. That is an atmosphere that is unheard of. The 2-2, hammered to the right side. Hicks staying alive, still 2-2. Sorry, Andrew, it's true. It's just the math. I mean, New York City's like 15 million people, but still. The 2-2 swing and a miss on a low slider. Huge strikeout for Pineda as he's trying to walk a tightrope here. Luke Voit now up 0-1. Good pitch from Pineda. Didi off a 3rd. Voit, the little dribbler, back to the mound. They're going to check the runner. Oh, and Voit doesn't get the job done, and Pineda is an out away from stranding Gregorius at 3rd. Everybody does a bat flip now, Andrew. I know the Batista bat flip is probably the best of all time. As JT Realmuto, he says, don't worry, boys, I gotcha! It's a 2-run bomb to left! The real deal! Goodbye, baseball! His 5th of the postseason! The real deal delivers! A 2-run bomb, and Didi can walk home! It's 2-0 Yankees in Game 3 here in the top of the 4th! Maybe, Odoms, maybe, as Adam Frazier now 0 for 1. Chops this to the right side, and now Pineda will get out of the inning. Arias the first, but Realmuto, the real deal, with 2 outs and a man on third, picks up the Yankee offense. We go bottom 4, Yankees up 2-0. As McCutchen now 0 for 1, steps up to the plate. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. Strike 3, caught him looking with the fastball, 1 away. And you wonder how much the Twins will regret leaving the bases loaded. No, Odoms, this will be the last game of the night. It's already kind of late. It's already almost 9 o'clock my time, midnight on the East Coast. It's only the 4th inning here in Game 2. As this is chopped foul, 0-2. Now a slider fouled off. Severino, 3 strikeouts. 2 of them, actually 3 in a row. Swing and a miss, make it 4 in a row. Strike 3 as Kepler chases the slider. Luis Severino struck out the last 2 guys in the 3rd to get out of a bases-loaded jam. Has now struck out the first 2 guys here in the 4th. That brings up Josh Donaldson. What a time to find your strikeout pitch. Talk about getting forged like a piece of coal into a diamond. Tons of pressure. Severino comes through. 60th pitch of the night is outside, 1-1. Again, the full Yankee bullpen is at the Yankee disposal. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. Except for Garcia, who, of course, got the almost 4-inning save in Game 2. This is popped up in foul ground. Realmuto there makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3-4. A beautiful bounce-back inning for Severino. And the Yankees still up 2-0. As now Pineda will face Gio Urshela, who singled in his first at-bat, so he's 1 for 1. And Gio chops at the 3rd. Donaldson there, settles, fires the first, throws out his counterpart, 1 away. Brings up A.J. Pollock now, who's 0 for 1. In the playoffs, he is, Odoms, yeah. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. Again, Castillo would have went longer, but the rain forced him out, and then Garcia just, well, he was all right. He did great for 2 2/3, and then those last inning or so, he really just didn't have it, but he still got the save anyway, so it saved the pen. Everybody else is rested. It'll be a 1-1 to Pollock, outside 2-1. The 2-1 to AJ. Skied to right, fairly deep, long run for Kepler because of the shift, but he'll get there for the 2nd out of the inning. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2, has flied out twice tonight. Chases a slider, swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 for 6 coming into tonight against Pineda with a strikeout, now 1 for 8 in his career. Chases another slider, 0-2. Yeah, Dom, I think tomorrow's going to be a sellout for Boston. As this one skied in the right field line, but just foul, 0-2. So after the slugfest of Game 2, we have a pitcher's duel in Game 3. Swing and a miss. The Yankees go down in order here in the 5th. Minnesota coming to bat, though, down 2-0. Both in the series and the game. Jake Cave now 0 for 1. leads off here in the bottom half of the fifth. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Andrew, that is a great observation. You are entirely correct. The Yankees have almost nobody who hits just for average outside of DJ LeMahieu, and LeMahieu is having a down year, hitting 90 points less than last year, as Jake Cave gets hold of a hanging slider, and Minnesota's on the board. Goodbye, baseball. It's 2-1 Yankees. Cave's third of the postseason, his second of the series, and the former Yankee farmhand makes them pay. Mitch Garver now 1 for 1 with a double. Or was it a single? I think it was a single. Takes one inside, 1-0. No, it was a double in his last at-bat. They have also been inconsistent. That is also true, Dom. That is also true. But I would love to have a couple more contact guys in the lineup. Actually, that's why Rizzo's been great, because he does something that nobody else I've seen does in a long time. He chokes up with 2 strikes on him. As it'll be a 1-2 to Garver. Low and in the dirt, 2-2. Again, Sevy overthrowing that slider a bit tonight. Now a fastball, swing and a miss, threw it by him, strike 3, 1 away. Honestly, Severino might only go 5 innings. He's already at 70 pitches. And only 1 out here in the 5th. And again, the full bullpen is at the Yankee disposal. It'll be a 1-0 to Simmons. Chop to the left side. Frazier there. Fires the first. Throws out his counterpart. 2 away. Now Luis Arias, 1 for with a single, was also hit by a pitch. Takes a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. The 0-1 to Arias is just outside. 1-1. There's a strike at the knees, 1-2. And now the slider chopped up the middle. It's a base hit. So Arias, after hitting less than 100, has 3 hits and a hit by pitch in his last 3 at-bats. And that brings up Jorge Polanco, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. And he chops this to the right side, but right at LeMahieu. He will fire to first in time to end the 5th. But the Twins get a run back. And at the end of 5 fall in Minnesota, it's 2-1 Yankees. Aaron Judge leading things off here in the top of the 6th. Darren O'Day starting the warm. Actually, Zach Britton not 100% if we need a lefty. And we'll go with O'Day for sure. O'Day warming up just in case. Yeah, Dom, I'd love to, if the Yankees make the playoffs, I'd love for us just to go on a run and win the World Series. But, like, I don't care who we face. It's all about the wins to me, my friend, as there'll be a 1-0 to Judge. Chases the slider, 1-1. See, Andrew, you wanted a good game? Look at this. This is a pitcher's duel. It's 2-1, man. As this misses high and outside, 2-1. Literally, the difference in the game is it's the solo shot for the Twins, a 2-run shot for Real Muto. As that misses high and outside to Judge, 3-1. The dangerous Didi Gregorius on deck. Didi suddenly 2 for his last 2. And Aaron Judge smacks this one to right, but right at Kepler, makes the catch, 1 away. Oh, and I forgot that home run should have been dedicated to Darkstroke. Ugh. Andrew, I agree. I think it was more the fact that the Yankees needed a lefty. They needed a lefty. They thought his bat would play well at Yankee Stadium. I mean, it has in a way. It's been home run or bust, but this one popped up to shallow left. So the Twins finally retire Gregorius today as Donaldson makes the catch because of the shift. 2 away. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. I really think that's what they traded more for, was a lefty hitter. Because, yeah, the Yankee outfield is super crowded, especially next year. Gallo's under contract, right? Gallo, Judge, Hicks is coming back. What do you do with Aaron Hicks? You trade him in the offseason? Stanton obviously proving he hits better when he plays in the field, as this one skied to left and deep. McCutchen going back, makes the catch just shy of the track to end the inning. So a 1-2-3 bounce back inning for Pineda. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up 2-1. Right? Like, What do you do with Clint Frazier? Is it time to trade him? Miguel Andujar. You know you got Dominguez coming down the pipeline in a couple years. As this one skied to right center. First pitch swinging was Hoskins. He struck out in his last at-bat. Hicks makes the catch, 1 away. Yankees would love to see Severino get a quick inning here. McCutchen 0 for 2 tonight. Skies this one to fairly deep center. Hicks racing back. Makes the over-the-shoulder catch, 2 away. Yes, I think Bo Bichette is the top 5 shortstop. Yes. So Severino's 80th pitch of the night now to Max Kepler is a strike at the belt, 0-1. Let's go through them, right? As that misses outside 1-1. I mean, that's a great question. So Bogarts has got to be up there. As this one chopped to the right side because of the shift, it's Frazier on the right side of second, throws the first in time, and Severino has a quick 6th. Good bounce back inning for him, too. We go top 7. Yankees still up by 1. Right? Like, and that's definitely going to do it for Severino. O'Day will pitch the 7th. Or actually, wait. Who's due up? Yeah, we'll go with our boy O'Day in the 7th as Voit 0 for 2. Hammers one to right, but just a hair late, and it's going to slice foul. 0-1. I'm trying to think. I mean, Dansby Swanson's having a career year as this is skied to fairly deep right, but Kepler has a beat on it, makes the catch, 1 away. Xander Bogaerts is in there, right? Trevor Story is in there. Willie Adames could come into the conversation with the year he's had as we look at Real Muto's last at-bat, a 2-run bomb that right now is the difference in the game. 70th pitch of the night for Pineda is hammered to left again. Did he do it again? JT Real Muto off the second deck facade. His 6th of the postseason. A 2-home run game. Goodbye, baseball. The real deal has Pineda's number. And the Yankees are back up by 2. It's 3-1 New York. And that's going to do it for Pineda. He goes 6 1/3. Gives up only the 3 runs, but right now is on the losing end of a 3-1 score. I hate to admit it, but Correa's probably up there. Seager is up there. I mean, who else, Andrew? Who else do you think? All right, I'm trying to go through all the teams. I mean, if you want to add insult to injury for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario could be up there. Take care, Dom. Go Yanks, buddy. As Alex Colomé now comes in for his 4th appearance of the postseason, pitched very well at Yankee Stadium in relief of that blowout. As Frazier hammers this on the right field line, foul 0-1. Tatis, of course, I completely forgot because he's been so, the Padres have been just absolutely irrelevant lately. But yeah, Tatis is up there. So is Bichette in the conversation for top 5? Yes, for sure. But everybody's going to have a different opinion. I would put him in my top 5. I would probably go Bogarts, Tatis, that's a good one, Seager, Story, Bichette. As that misses inside 1 and 2. Trey Turner is up there for sure. It's easy to forget about him because now he's at second base, right? I mean, you want to get technical? Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien's a shortstop that's been forced to play second base all year. Right? So it'll be a 1-2 to Frazier. Pop them up on the infield. Hoskins down from first. Makes the catch, 2 away. Right? Like, it's a good conversation. Gio Urshela 1 for 2 with a single tonight. Hammers this one to dead center. Jake Cave, though, had it played almost perfectly. Makes the catch. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up 3-1 after JT Real Muto gets his 2nd home run of the night. Yeah, Semien's a great player. He is going to command. Honestly, that's what the Yankees should do. The Yankees should sign Marcus Semien in the offseason and put him back at shortstop and trade Gleyber Torres. That's what the Yankees should do. Because I've heard supposedly that the Jays and Semien camp are pretty far away in terms of working on a contract. If I'm the Yankees, you make your one of your divisional opponents worse, and to me, you get significantly better. As Josh Donaldson leads off here, takes one on the inside part of the plate, just inside though. 1-0. Now swing and a miss on a sinker, 1-1. That's fouled back out of play, 1-2. I know you would be, Andrew, and I'm sorry, but like, if I'm the Yankees, that's what I would do. I mean, it's a cutthroat kind of move, but it's a cutthroat kind of league. A swing and a miss there on a good slider from O'Day. Strike 3, 1 away. That brings up Jake Cave, who's the only run of the game right now for the Twins. A solo shot in his last at-bat. Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Now chops a sinker foul, 0-2. O'Day works quickly and effectively. An ERA of 1.05 in the regular season. This grounded to short. Frazier there. Actually to second, but because of the shift, it's Frazier. 2 away. I know. I know, Andrew. I know. Everybody hates the evil empire. As that misses inside the Garver. 1-0. 1 for 2 tonight with a double. Lines this right to Urshela at third. And O'Day has a quick 1-2-3 7th. We go top 8. Yankees still up 3-1. As Hansel Robles now making his second appearance of the postseason, trying to hold things here at 3-1. Meanwhile, Justin Wilson starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he will pitch the 8th. Pollock 0 for 2 tonight. Robles, I remember, this is chopped in the right field line. It's a base hit. Good speed for Pollock. Kepler racing after it. But Pollock will hold at second with a lead-off double. I don't think he's done, but much like Luis Severino, he's just been injury-plagued the last couple of years. Another surgery, another season lost to injury. So Mayhew now, he's 0 for 3. And DJ showing bunt. And he gets it down. It's a beauty. Donaldson will go to first. They get the out there. Yankees playing a little small ball as Pollock moves to third. And that brings up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3. Infield in for the Twins. Chance for Judge, though, to get an RBI. As he hammers this on the right field line. Foul, 0-1. Just missed the changeup. I'm very happy Severino's back, by the way, actually out of the Yankee pen. That really helps the Yankee pen a lot. As swing and a miss there, blows the fastball by him, 0-2. So Robles a strike away from getting close to out of this situation. As Judge smacks it right at Arias. Oh, goodness, he hit it hard, but right at the second baseman who was in on the grass. 2 away, and now Didi Gregorius. 2 for 3 with a double, a triple, a run scored. An RBI opportunity here now. I mean, you guys hosed. I mean, you guys got hosed on that one, man. Like, I mean, Dickey was okay with for you guys, but like, obviously, in the long run, well, I mean, again, it's actually kind of even considering how little Syndergaard has played the last few years. It'll be an 0-2 now to Didi. Chops it foul, stays alive. I mean, if you look at it, what Dickey did with you guys and what Syndergaard's done with the Mets, considering how hurt he's been, at least right now, they still have the chance of getting ahead on that trade as that misses high 1-2. But as of right now, it's even. The 1-2, chopped to the left side. Tough play for Donaldson, but he will make it. And the Yankees strand for Pollock at third. We go bottom 8. Still 3-1 New York. So Justin Wilson struck out the side in his only appearance in a game against the Angels. Will come on now to try to get out 3 Twins in a row. Andrelton Simmons 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now takes one inside, 1-1. The 1-1 from Wilson. Line to first, and Luke Voigt makes a nice stab at it for the catch. 1 away. And now that brings up Luis Arias, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a hit by pitch. Fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Now chops it up the middle, and Arias has 3 singles tonight. So it doesn't matter who's on the mound. The Yankees just can't seem to get him out now, as he's 4 for his last 4 with that hit by and a hit by pitch. As Jorge Polanco now up 1 for 3, takes a strike, 0-1. 1 for 3 with a single. Lines this one to right. That's going to be a base hit. Judge will cut it off. Trying to go first to third, and the throw is offline. So Arias is in there. A better throw would have got him. I mean, Trout too injury prone. Honestly, to me, Vlad Guerrero's probably the best player. To me, is the best player in the league. Jonathan Loaizaga and Greg Holland now start to warm for the Yankees. Hoskins 0 for 3. First pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1. And now a slider. Ooh, perfect pitch at the knees, 0-2. Now that one in the dirt, blocked by Real Muto. Everybody stays put, 1-2. Strike 3, caught him looking at the belt, 2 away here in the 8th. And now that brings up Andrew McCutchen. And Jonathan Loaizaga will come on for his second appearance of the postseason, pitched 2 scoreless innings against the Angels in Game 2. Oh, that's fair, Andrew. That's fair. So Loaizaga will try to come in to get McCutchen, who hits better against, or hits righties worse. Playing the matchups here. The tying runs on base for the Twins. 2 outs. Bottom 8. Getting Loaizaga some work here. Big, high leverage situation. So Wilson gets 2 strikeouts, gets a strikeout and a line out, and gives up 2 singles. I mean, the thing is to me, Tatis makes too many errors, right? Like, I would say Tatis, but I mean, he's up there, but he defensively, he's eh. As this one lined to center field, right at Aaron Hicks, 1 pitch, 1 out, and Jonathan Loaizaga does the job. We go top 9. Yankees still nursing a 3-1 lead, as Cody Stashik now comes on for his 3rd appearance of the postseason. And Chad Green warming now. Looks like he will come in for the 9th. Hicks 0 for 3, unless the Yankees bust it open here, and then we'll bring in Holland. Because he hasn't pitched all postseason he could use to work. Because this is fouled back out of play, 0-1 to Hicks. Well, good luck to your Jays, Andrew. Always good talking with you, buddy. As that swung on and missed, 0-2. See, these are the conversations I'm here for. I'm happy to have good conversations with people. As Aaron Hicks skies one to dead center. I think he got under it just a little bit as Cave makes the catch just shy of the track in dead center field. 1 away. That brings up Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He's hit the ball well, but nothing to show for it. First pitch to Luke is hammered foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Voigt now high and outside, 1-1. Roberto Osuna also warming in the pen now for the Twins. The 1-1 to Luke, hammered foul, 1-2. This will be Chad Green's first appearance of the series. After getting 2 saves against the Angels, pitched game 1 and 2 of those series. The 1-2 to Luke. Little dribbler foul, still 1-2. And now this one chopped up the middle because of the shift. Arias there. Fires the first in time, 2 away. And now that brings up JT Realmuto. We'll just call him the Yankees offense. All 3 runs off of his bat. A 2-run shot and a solo shot. Here they both are to the exact same spot. One to the lower deck, the other one off the second deck facade and deep left. The first pitch to JT, hammered towards left center field. It is going to be caught by Cave as he'll run it down and take away extra bases from Realmuto. So in will come Chad Green, 2 for 2 in save opportunities in 2 innings pitched. He hasn't been incredibly effective. He's got 1 run in those 2 innings. Yankees would love a quick inning from him here. Greg Holland is warming again, just in case. Again, the playoff hasn't pitched yet in the playoffs, but playoff experience from Holland. Obviously knows what he's doing. Has been there before. Had 10 saves on the year in games that were either some were longer saves or days when Green was not available. And now Max Kepler, it'll be 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Twins. Will lead off here. Takes a strike at the belt in the outside corner. 0-1. He is 0 for 3, and he has been floundering these entire playoffs. As he fouls off a splitter there, 0-2. The 0-2 from Green. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. And now that brings up Josh Donaldson, who's been 0 for 10 this series. 0 for 3 tonight. Takes one just a little high. 1-0. 0 for 7 in his career against Green with 3 strikeouts. There's a strike with the fastball. 1-1. Now this one chopped to the left side. Frazier charges. Fields fires the first in time. 2 away. The Twins are down to their last strike and possibly on life support in this series. About to go down 3-0 potentially. But Jake Cave, 1 for 3 with a solo home run tonight. The only run for the Twins. Hammers one to left center field. Deep but playable. Pollock settles under it. Makes the catch. Green has a 1-2-3 ninth. And the Yankees have gone up 3-0 in the 2021 American League Championship Series. Severino gets the win. Gives up 1 run in 6 innings. And then they got a perfect 7th from O'Day. Justin Wilson got into some trouble in the 9th, but Loizaga came in and shut the door. And then Green has a 1-2-3 ninth. Pineda falls to 0-1. Severino improves to 2-0. JT Realmuto with a pair of home runs, probably your player of the game. And indeed he is. Green gets his 3rd save of the postseason. And Pineda is a hard luck loser. Holy cow, we got a bunch of packs to open. Well, let's see, we'll advance a day. And it will not be Severino. It'll be Jordan Montgomery against Jordan Balazovic. A highly touted rookie for the Twins. All right, we don't need to save. So, all right, we saved the game. Let's go open all those packs we just earned. Wow. And then we'll call it a night, because I am starving. Oh, and we got this too. Hey, it's Pete Alonso. Hey, you're sold. New inning starts tomorrow, I think. So what do we got here? All right. Man, it's gonna take a little bit. We're gonna go through it quickly because I don't need any of these cards anymore. I unlocked the entire live series, so all of these cards to me, aside from maybe like uniforms and stuff, are worthless. You know, 31B, the guy, they were kind of trolling. And then I timed one of them out When he got untimed out, he came back, said some nasty things. So that, was obviously going to be a ban. And because I'm suspicious and I think that they were all the same person, and they've kind of been trolling for a while. You know me, I kind of try to be patient with the trolls and try and give them warnings, but you're never going to win with a troll. And so they were all gone. It's like, you're going to be trolls, I'm not going to deal with it. So it's like, at this point, I'm like, I appreciate having some great conversations with the folks who want to come in and have great conversations. I'm not here. If I'm annoyed with you at this point, like, I'm just going to start banning people more frequently. Like, honestly, like, it's not worth the aggravation. So, those guys got banned. And that's it. Yeah, they've done it before, and that's why I was kind of like, you know what? I'm just not... I'm done. My patience, I'm done with it. Like, I'm through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's... Yeah. No, exactly. And I think a couple other folks said that, like, it takes away from the stream for them because and it's partially my fault, right? I pay too much attention to them, but the mods haven't been here in a while because they've been super busy, and that's fine, and I get that. But it's one of those things where it's kind of like, I kind of have to. It's still a small enough stream where I don't say I have to necessarily. But I do. You know what I mean? Like I try to. I try to accommodate as many people as possible, and it just didn't work out for him. So that's that. You know what I mean? Hey, look at that, a card. Again, we don't need them. We don't need them. So they're stubs. When actually, what is it? Yeah, again, we didn't get any Yelich. So when that turns over, we got the Padres uniform. Like, that's the diamond I don't want. Like, I don't care about. But anyway, I'm going to go have dinner now. Have a great night, everybody. Be well. We're back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Death's Door is New Game Friday. Death's Door. It came out about a month ago. But I've decided that's going to be the new game this week. I was going to do Kenneth Bridge of Spirits, but I'm going that route instead. I've heard a lot of good things. A lot of people have been singing his praises, so we're going to go Death's Door. And, yeah. So I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a great one. Be well. Thanks again for the support, as always. Talk to you all later.